This is how we move from indigenous to Indi-Genius AI. Namaste everyone. I am Mith Jain from the Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. Imagine one fine day, a man offers to exchange a top-tier GPU in exchange for a parking spot. Sounds iffy, right? Well, with the revolutionizing of deep tech in India, this should soon be just another Tuesday. Advancements in deep technological innovations, especially AI, have seen a huge rise over the past few years, with patent filings and early-stage deep tech investments more than doubling in the past half-decade. Take Sarvam AI, for example, which recently launched the Case smart glasses alongside 105 billion parameter models, built on the in-house infrastructure. Supported by over 10,000 crore rupees through the Indian AI mission, we are democratizing 38,000 plus GPUs, making them available at only rupees 65 per hour, more than the usual hourly parking costs at Indian malls. India is also emerging as the world's model compass for AI, proven by the Guinness World Record with 250,000 plus pledges for responsible AI. However, India's approach to AI has never just been about frugal excellence, but about the indigeneity in our approach. And this is what I wish to speak about. How can we direct this Agni of technological prowess towards indigeneity and sovereignty? To achieve this, we need to think on all the layers from grassroots to the top. Starting with indigenous data, we have seen people claim that India is at a huge advantage in data due to its mammoth volume. But I argue that it is also a weakness, as there is a heavy dearth of well-annotated, feature-rich local datasets. For this, we need to innovate our data silos by making high-fidelity as well as open-source datasets catered to specific contexts of the very edge cases of India. Then, moving to indigenous infrastructure. As democratization and distribution are two sides of the same coin, the cloud shouldn't just be a data center in Mumbai. It needs to live at the edge. We are looking at a future powered by federated learning, where data ownership stays with the people, but the intelligence is shared by the nation. Next, we come to indigenous algorithms. We see, while the world is chasing trillion parameter giants, India is going to lead in efficient intelligence. As we see that lightweight models fine-tuned on the regional context can outperform the generic LLMs by 23%. We are building models that understand the Indian context and nuance, or shall I say jugaad. Lastly, coming to the indigenous thought. This is actually the most important one, because we only become indigenous if we think indigenously. That means earning the indigenous trust through explainable AI. With metrics like DeepMax and Bhashini voice interfaces, we can deliver AI decisions in a mother tongue that the Gram Sabha can actually trust. In conclusion, the strongest push of this revolution is its heart. When we think from the Bharat perspective, bottom-up, inclusive and sovereign, we see a change that makes us a global power, empowering from a farmer in the village to a scholar in the valley. This is how we move from indigenous to Indi-Genius AI. Because at the end of the day, it was never about becoming the second US or the second China. It was about having the audacity to become the first Bharat, wasn't it? Thank you.